Proof the narcissist is never sorry. They will do this instead. When discussing the topic of manipulation, it is commonly known that narcissists are particularly skilled at inflicting pain and suffering upon others. Many individuals are perplexed as to how such perpetrators of misery can continue to walk the streets of their communities without feeling remorse. Do they lack empathy, or are they aware of the harm they cause? The truth is that narcissists are completely aware of the suffering they inflict upon their victims, even if it was unintentional. However, their lack of empathy prevents them from connecting with others on a deeper level, leading them to believe that causing pain to others is necessary for their success. As a result, narcissists often struggle with believing that their behavior is unethical or deserving of punishment. To them, hurting others is not personal, but merely an obstacle that must be overcome. When it comes to situations in which there is evidence of wrongdoing, but no one to blame, narcissists are unable to feel remorse. They are unlikely to apologize for their actions and often display this by either continuing as before, downplaying the severity of the situation, or distancing themselves from it entirely. By observing how narcissists react to their mistakes and failures, one can gain insight into their behavior. Narcissists refuse to feel remorse for their actions and handle their mistakes in a way that will not harm them, even if it means hurting others in the process. They never genuinely feel regret or remorse for their actions. In fact, every negative charge is viewed as an opportunity for them to exploit their cognitive processes. Firstly, they continuously rationalize their behavior, defending their actions and words as though the people they harmed deserved it. Additionally, they may become paranoid and believe that they are in danger, even if this is not the case. This paranoia can be used to justify their hatred of others or the precautions they take to reduce the perceived risk. The third characteristic of narcissists is their desire to minimize their actions. They are exceedingly sensitive to the words and behaviors of others, even when they are not harsh. When they make unpleasant remarks and replies, they often do so in a joking manner, which can lead you to believe that they are not serious. However, this is actually what they truly mean, as they hold disdain for others. If you believe what a narcissist tells you, they will believe that they are correct and that you are the problem. They may even deceive you, and you may fall for their tricks. They may ultimately seek revenge on their victims to end their perceived wrongdoings. Narcissists want you to believe that they do not recall some of the negative things they have done in the past due to selective amnesia. For this reason, they often attempt to shift blame and minimize their mistakes by blaming others. When they are offended or disturbed, they tend to hold on to their resentment for a long time, rather than forgiving or forgetting. On the other hand, they may create false information to convince themselves that they are the victim and forget about the harm they have caused. This is because they may not be able to recall events in the past accurately, as they have either twisted or concealed them. Narcissists intentionally create confusion to avoid being held accountable for their actions. They use these strategies to deal with their mistakes so that they can avoid causing any damage. To justify their actions, they may try to minimize their significance or simply ignore them. They often blame others for their mistakes, rather than taking responsibility for them. Even when they have done something wrong, they refuse to feel any guilt or regret. A fake apology from a narcissist is common, as they do not care about the harm they have caused. If you believe this is the case, the narcissist will be pleased if you stop bringing it up, as they do not want their shortcomings to be revealed. They may apologize simply to move on and avoid further confrontation, rather than admitting their mistakes. As long as you stop pursuing them, they will quickly return to their usual behavior. We must not let them off the hook. It is important to hold narcissists accountable for their actions and not let them minimize or excuse the harm they have caused. Keep an eye out for narcissistic behavior and do not allow them to get away with downplaying the damage they have done. To avoid causing harm, narcissists often reject people who insist on doing things differently than they do. It's important to let them know that we will no longer accept their excuses and are fed up with their fake behavior. Don't expect narcissists to apologize because they are insincere and think they can get away with anything due to their self-absorption. They believe they can do or say anything without facing any consequences. That's all I can say about today's video. Please share your stories in the comments section of how you dealt with someone who defended or excused their poor behavior. Your attention and compassion are greatly appreciated, as always. To stay updated, subscribe to this channel and enable notifications for new videos. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you.
So before we end today's video, let's summarize a little. I believe that it's important to hold individuals accountable for their actions, especially narcissists who are skilled at inflicting pain and suffering upon others. So in this video, we have learned how narcissists refuse to feel remorse for their actions and handle their mistakes in a way that will not harm them, even if it means hurting others in the process. Narcissists are completely aware of the suffering they inflict upon their victims, even if it was unintentional. However, their lack of empathy prevents them from connecting with others on a deeper level, leading them to believe that causing pain to others is necessary for their success. They rationalize their behavior, defend their actions, and blame others for their mistakes. Narcissists never genuinely feel regret or remorse for their actions, and every negative charge is viewed as an opportunity for them to exploit their cognitive processes. To avoid harm, it's important to let them know that we will no longer accept their excuses and are fed up with their fake behavior. We must hold narcissists accountable for their actions and not let them minimize or excuse the harm they have caused. Don't expect narcissists to apologize because they are insincere and think they can get away with anything due to their self-absorption. It's important to keep an eye out of narcissistic behavior and not allow them to get away with downplaying the damage they've done. If you have dealt with someone who defended or excused their poor behavior, share your story in the comment section. Your attention and compassion are greatly appreciated. Well, I think that's it for today's video, guys. I hope this video is informative for you, and if you have anything to say, please don't hesitate to write them down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video and have a nice day.